Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Mawad coming to you again with another camp out here in El Paso, Texas. Bringing out the gospel as truth, this warning to our hard-headed two-third Hebrew Israelites, so-called Black Americans and Latinos, to edify the hopefully elect of Yasharala, Israel, or so-called Black Americans and Latino, and to joyfully let Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, know that this wicked queendom is going to be destroyed very soon. Before we get started, I'm turning to East give all going on the two. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Number one is that teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone, likewise, brothers, so they're putting on the truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep and you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. It's great to have a great day today, almost like spring. Okay? Hardly any breeze. The signs don't have to fall apart, blow out the road. And as always, these people are in their murk. In the spirit of murk here in Great Babylon, America, not understanding the great danger, okay, that will be unfolding very, very soon. Let's start off with the book of Isaiah chapter 19 and starting with verse 1. Because you need to understand here, when the Lord has already put the spirit in these Edomites, okay, to be divided and to go against each other. Now, if the Edomites are going against each other, and the Edomites are in rulership right now, and I'm actually going to be referring to these low-level ones that are in management positions and owns the little local businesses, you know, the one that give Jake the employment, you know. If they're divided against each other, okay, we already know what is going to take place here in Great Babylon, America, as far as that great fall that's going to be coming. But there's a lot of things that we're going to go into today, so just be patient. It's Isaiah chapter 19, Psalm verse 1, it says, the burden of Egypt, which we know this place is called spiritual Egypt. Behold, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt should melt in the midst thereof. So the fear of the Lord is already starting to seep into this place. Okay, you starting to have, you know, Hebrew Israelites that was once mocked, okay, starting to have that fear inside of them. Okay, they're starting to hear this truth, this gospel. It's becoming very clear and obvious, okay, that this place is around the care of this place, okay? And the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, has great judgment for Great Babylon, America. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. So here's the deal here. Let me let you know right now, you doggone Edomites, you so-called white people, you're going to kill each other. You are going to have that same hatred for each other, the same way you have the so-called Latino man and the so-called black man having that hatred for each other. Okay? There ain't gonna be no more kumbaya, let's get together, let's hold hands and all this other crap. No, it's gonna be tyranny upon tyranny. We're gonna kill and murder each other. Because right now you're divided. Okay? You're divided over a lot of the politics, okay, such as you have the border that's open right there. Let me make it clear right here. Man's going is that of the Lord, good and bad. Esau is really not in charge of anything. Okay, he's doing exactly what the Lord has him doing. So just like the Lord is the Lord of hosts, meaning a man of war, okay, is getting ready to bring up plague and judgment on this place. What do? You set up, okay, strategically set up and position all the players or all of your tools or your resources that you're going to be used to wage this war. And that war that the Lord is going to be waging on Great Babylon, America, is going to be that self-implosion, okay, that division, that famine, okay, the death by sword, okay, the pestilence, all those things, okay? So the Lord is setting that up right now. And so we'll let you know, you Babylonians are going to go up against each other. Let's go into the book of Mark, because we look at Esau, okay, and nothing that this man does is overlooked. Nothing that this man does is overlooked. We go into the book of Mark 3, and start at verse 23. we are looking right now in real time at the division of Great Babylon, America. We have the CHIP, which is the microchip that's going to be coming. These people are oblivious to that. These people are oblivious to the fact that you have the doggone truckers up there. The truckers saying that they're not going to be delivered to New York. The people are oblivious to that. They're oblivious to something we go into today called the Bowser-Pinto plan. And that is a very, very, very grievous, devious, okay, plan, okay, or the creep that this man is going to be making here on Great Babylon, America. Yet still, the people are driving around in metal coffin, not aware of what this damn devil is planning to do, and this murk that they're in right now, okay, is about to cease. Okay? It's all a joke. Hey, nice sunshine, you know, great day for the beach, or go lay a fat ass in the damn desert, or, you know, slap that damn hog on the damn barbecue. You know, I just passed a field over there, and they got a bunch of kids playing the field, a bunch of doggone barbecue going on. Everybody's in that murk. Business as usual. Hey, it's springtime. Let's see who's going to be the champion this year. Okay? Esau has got you people thinking that the Lord doesn't judge children and babies. Yes, he does. There were millions upon millions of people on the earth when the Lord brought the flood. And how many people did he save? 8. So you don't think there's babies floating in the water? Drowning? This is the book of Mark 3, verse 23. It says, and he called unto them and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom is divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. America, Great Babylon, America, is divided. This place is divided. Okay? Disagreements means what? Disagreement. But see, of course, if the problem is not in front of you, if you're not heavily involved in it, you know, that sword isn't on Jake's neck. Jake does not give a crap. Jake only gives a crap, okay, when he's getting shot down the street, okay, when there's no food to eat, okay. Suddenly now, let's go take a march. We're gonna go march and fight for civil rights and all that bullshit. But that way of running to the man that's actually holding the sword to your throat and asking him for mercy, that's not gonna play out anymore. Okay? And it says, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but had an end. So, let's take a look at it. You've got these knucklehead Edomites, and in some cases you get Jason believe that if Trump comes back into power, somehow things are going to be better. Somehow it's going to go back better. They said the same thing about Biden. They thought that Trump was this over racist man that basically, you know, he oppressed the so-called Native Americans and Latinos and blacks. Okay, and that Biden, you know, was going to be the savior. We saw dancing, celebrating, all kinds of stuff. And what has happened? Job losses, division on the scale that you haven't seen yet, seen before. Okay, suddenly that mirth is starting to like, maybe this is not really happening. You've got cities here in Great Babylon, America, where you have entire strips with no businesses. Okay? Chicago, New York, no businesses. The merchants are not making the money, so if the merchants are not making the money, guess what? They can't provide employment for you. They can't give you a job. These people are looking to bring order out of chaos. And that chaos is going to be coming on Great Babylon, America very soon. Or you people think you get like 10 years or 5 years or 20 years and that's not going to happen in your lifetime? It's already here. You're just too blind and ignorant, too scared. You women are led by passive men that don't stand up and be watchmen in their own household. And you women are out of order. So is your damn children. You think you know it all, but you don't know nothing. This place is divided. And division creates chaos. Okay? Everybody, every wicked tongue has an opinion of what should be done in Great Babylon, America. What's going to make this place better? Not a damn thing is going to make this place better. People here are going to starve. And before you starve to death, if you make it that far, because a lot of you have so much fat around your waistline, your chubby little cheeks, your fat little asses, it's going to take a while for you to starve to death. First of all, you're going to start killing each other. For the meager meals or food that's around. They're poisoning your water and you don't even know it. So here we are. Again, I open up and say, you Edomites, you're gonna slaughter and kill each other. Those guns that y'all been stocking up and buying, you're gonna take those and you're gonna use them on each other. Okay? Let's go into the book of 2nd Ezra. Because here we are. You thought that it was a joke when we tell you that it's a great famine that's coming. New York has what, 39, 40 million people? And so what these truckers are saying is basically this. We're not going to deliver food to 40 million people because they find one man. So you can see this. You can see this is the reason why, okay, this devil needs to move out of power. And there needs to be new management. Okay? New management. So you're trying to tell me a bunch of truckers, thousands, okay, are not going to deliver food to a state because one man, Trump, who we know is Cesar Nero, got fined $350 million. So wait a minute. Doesn't Trump always brag about the fact that he's a multi-billionaire? That should be chump change for him to pay. So why don't you just write a check and pay it? Hey, we all pay our fine. We're not billionaires. Okay? So that shows you the gross darkness that's here in Great Babylon, America. But we know that this is the Lord putting out that vile, wicked, perverse spirit, okay, in these leaders to make that call to get these men to go do that. So they're not concerned about the millions of kids, millions of children, women, men, elderly, that require the sustenance of those trucks that the truckers deliver. Okay? That logistical process that keeps Great Babylon, America, okay, moving. They're not concerned about that. They're concerned about their selfish ways. And how do you know their selfish ways? Okay? These are the damn people that runs the earth. But you have old faggots, kikes running the earth. That's exactly why everything is the way it is. Yes, take a look at it. These are the people that run the earth. That's why your ass is sick. Okay? That's why your ass is going to starve to death. It's the Lord bringing it, but he has these doggone faggots right on this poster right here that are doing it. Okay? This is the book of 2nd Ezra 6, starting with verse 22, and it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouse shall suddenly be found empty. So suddenly, it's not going to be a planned event. So it's not going to be something where they're going to be like, oh, gee, you know what? We're just not going to be putting the food out there. It's going to be sudden. It means that this is controlled by Yahweh Shah when he breaks it up. Okay? It's not going to be some orchestrated bullshit, okay? Where they're trying to get their way and trying to force you, okay, into submission. The Lord will submit you. You will submit to the Lord. it says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid. And what are those sounds that the trumpet is making? Famine, pestilence, sedition. You people will fight. You will starve here in El Paso. Your little fat asses are going to starve. Your double chin will suddenly become one chin as it should be. Your triple belly, your triple stomach that hangs down to its knees because you're fat and lazy, disgusting and greedy. Can't put that forth. You will starve. You will have a lot of hanging skin. You're not going to be able to run from those, okay, that are strong. You're going to be the prey. And there's a whole lot of predators here in Great Babylon, America, waiting for you. And it says, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. So don't think your co-worker is your friend. Your co-worker is not your friend. Your co-worker will put a knife to your throat and take your food from you and your kids. You will do the exact same thing if you want to eat. Hey, the Lord is not going to have you people have it easy. You're not going to get to go and walk together and join hands and be in little gangs. The thing that you're going to scrounge your food. No. You're going to get your metal tested. You're going to understand what fear is all about. So there it is right there. As these Edomites start fighting against each other, or they start slaughtering each other, they're divided. They're the ones that are in charge of the logistics here in Great Babylon, America. Okay? These stores are going to be empty. There ain't going to be no more Peter, Piper, Pizza, Whataburger. No, ain't going to be none of that stuff. Nobody's going to be picking up the garbage. Nobody's going to be picking up the dead animals or the dead people on the ground. No. Everything will cease to operate. And you people are going to turn around and point your finger at each other. Blaming yourselves, blaming people that look like you. Let's go to Isaiah 19 because we got something that's brewing here, okay, that you people are not paying attention to. Isaiah 19 is already, right now, working. It's already been executed. This is Isaiah 19, it's now verse 14. This particular part right here, okay, and it reads, this is Isaiah 19, to 17, and it reads, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who worthy to be called God and Jesus, hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. And we can look at many of those error and the perverse spirit. You know, the LGBTQ, huh? Men, women with women, okay? For you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Native American Latinos and Negroes here, you're not supposed to eat pork. Stop eating those pork tacos. Stop eating shrimp tacos. You better learn the dietary laws. But every little decision that's made here, okay, is designed. Again, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. Grown men walking with their pants falling off their ass. perverse? How's that? I mean, seriously. And it says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which a head or tail or branch or rush may do. We can look at these migrants that were brought over here that were told that they were going to get work. Well, now they ain't getting no work. And now what you're seeing every day on the news, migrants, so-called migrants, okay, are assaulting the police officers. They're getting in fights with the locals here, the local citizen here in Great Babylon, America. Okay? They're coming to the realization this is not a place of joy and mirth. This is a place of nightmare. You've been lied to just as how we've been lied to. Okay? There's no work. That is also going to extend out to the rest of these tribes too. But right now they have work. But as you know, they're developing that AI technology which is going to replace all you knucklehead, useless people. Nobody needs you. And you are seeing that every single day. Because the economy of Great Babylon, America, okay, is kept afloat by poor people. Poor people have covered every damn thing. Broke down sports, everything that you can't afford. So you're a slave to the system. There's nothing wrong with that cell phone that you have. Why the hell do you have to go get a $1,000 cell phone? Nothing wrong with it. But you're covetous. That's what Jacob, so-called blacks and Americans, Latino, you want everything that you can't afford. But there ain't gonna be no work. How the hell you gonna be changing oil if nobody has a car to drive? Or the ability to pay? So you're gonna be out of a job soon. And it says, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and they shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, who the word equally called God and Jesus, which he shall shake over it. Okay? So that fear of the Lord is going to come on all of the tribe on this earth. Not just the Hebrew Israelite, but on the rest of you people. Why? Because of the judgment of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai that he's going to be bringing on this doggone wicked ass queendom. Now we're gonna go into this doggone browser Pinto plan because you think that this is only going to take place in DC? And it says, and the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which he had determined against it. Why is it going to be terror? Because when people don't have food to eat, when they don't have a job, and they have nothing to lose, okay? You think that you have something riding around in pride, you're going to become a victim. I bet you, many of you don't look over your shoulder when you go to the grocery store, walking in your doggone car, strutting. You don't think that it's somebody sitting in their car watching you as you get your food. They're going to stalk you and hurt you. This is part of those judgments that the Lord is going to bring. What do you think people are just going to sit on the side, watch you have everything, and they have nothing and do nothing about it? This place will become the predator and the prey. Which one are you? You better start making your mind up right now. Because if you're not going to turn to the Lord, you're either going to be a predator or you're going to be a prey. And most of you are so fat, all of you are going to be a damn prey. Definitely not predators. So you see Jake's coming across the border. They're not like you passive Americans. The people coming across that border are not like you passive Americans. They don't have a fear of the so-called white man. They don't have a fear, okay, of you. They don't have a fear of the system. Nor do they have a fear of death, like you do. Look at these proud Negroes and proud Latinos, you know, talking crap about, well, we're going to protect our border. You think the legislation, the laws that they're bringing up, okay, against the migrants, you think that's not against you too? You look just like them. So what makes you think you're better? What makes you think you're going to escape whatever judgment come on them? You look just like them. Get your head out of your ass and stop being proud. You so-called blacks and Americans and Latinos. The Lord has a judgment for the children of Yasharala. This is going to be the common new normal in Great Babylon, America. Fighting every day like animals to eat. When your friend, when your family members betray your ass, get you hauled off in one of those white vans, you know, to the FEMA camps, and they've got 1,000 of them. See, you men need to gird yourself up and be watchmen for your household. Okay? Stop watching cartoons, okay, and bullshit on YouTube. And learn what is actually coming to pass here in Great Babylon, America. But you want to be in a team. You gotta have my beer, my Tecate. Blanco Diablo hates your ass, okay? Blanco Diablo hates your ass. So you ain't gonna have no choice, okay? You can have the migrants, the Jakes from the south, from these other nations coming over here, fighting the Jakes over here. They're also gonna be terrorizing these Edomites. Hey Karen, I really want to see you go talk crap to one of these doggone Jakes from South America. I really want to see you go and talk crap. I really want to see you proud ass doggone Americans. Okay, stand up against them. But it ain't gonna be the same. You're not gonna be able to spit on Ishakar. You're not gonna be able to spit on these tribes and get away with it in time. It's not gonna go down like that. Robberies, house break-ins, okay? Hey, it's already started. They don't work. That's not for you people. Oh, we can go into you women. We can go into you scandalous women that dress up like whores. The Lord has something for you. Keep showing your ass. Keep having your titties sticking out. If you want attention, the Lord is going to give you the wrong kind of attention. And it's not going to be for your pleasure. And you men, so soft. You let your woman go in public looking like a whore. Let's talk about this browser Pinto plan, because this is very grievous. I will read it and you will see who the profile fits. This is what they're looking to bring here in Great Babylon, America. Snare after snare after snare after snare to get you people to bow down. They're looking to eradicate you. If you don't know about the Georgia Guidestones, you better go look it up. These pissants, doggone kikes here, they're looking to doggone reduce the population to 500 million. The earth right now has 8.5 billion. So how many are going to get put together? 8 billion. What, you think special? They don't need you. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 16. Because as you so-called blacks and Americans and Latinos, and particularly you doggone Latinos and you Negroes, go out there, you know, doing your pillaging, you know, stealing, having to steal and breaking the houses to get food and all kinds of stuff like that. Initially, these so-called white people are going to be scared. They can be scared initially. And they can be crying out to their government, okay, to do something about it. They're going to do something about it. Oh yeah, they will. So in the beginning part, Jake will be a terror. Well, let's go into 2nd Ezra 16. That's how we're selling it, because this is not going to fare well for Jake at all. This is not going to fare well for you. Okay? And let's go in the second address. 16. And starting with verse 70. And it reads, well, you know what? Let's start on verse 68. Because you have to look at the amount of people that are going to be coming after the tribe of Israel, not so-called blacks, Americans, and Latinos. It says, for behold, the burning wrath, listen to that, burning wrath. When you look at that word wrath, that's telling you that it's vengeance. Wrath is vengeance. Usually that's gonna be, okay, imposing multiple or various forms, okay, of recompense or revenge, okay, tactics. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. We talked about the microchip. The 666, we talked about 666. That is real. The moment of food that they're going to try to feed us, knowing that we can't eat that. So guess what? It's going to be a starvation time. This is part of Jacob's trouble. And it says, and they that consent unto them should be had in derision and a reproach and thrown under foot. So if you don't stand up for righteousness, if you don't have the Jehovah in you, which is the Holy Spirit, you will fall under pressure. You will fall when they tell you you will not eat. You will fall when they tell you you put your head under a guillotine and chop your head off. You will fall when Trump, who has said that he wants to bring back the firing squad and line your stupid ass up against the wall and shoot all of you. Look how they do in China. You will fall. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Who fear the Lord? You so-called Latinos, you so-called blacks and Native Americans. You are the children of the Most High, so you have that natural fear of the Lord. The rest of these demon nations and tribes, they don't have that fear. And they will target you. And it says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in a fire. So you can have your house, you can pay it off, you can be that good moral citizen here in Great Babylon, America. It makes no difference. Jacob's trouble, which is the 12th tribe of Israel, you so-called blacks, the Americans, Latinos, which includes you Mexicans, you Guatemalans, you Colombians, you Argentinians, Paraguayans, and so forth and so forth and so forth. Ones from the Caribbean, you call them African Americans, whatever the hell corporate name that you go under right now. You're under the judgment and the curses pursuant to Deuteronomy 28. You can ignore it all you want. You can turn your head all you want. You can screw your tinted windows and your doggone metal coffin on wheels if you want. It doesn't matter. It will come to pass very soon, sooner than you think. The warnings from the prophets are limited. There's a time. We will not be out here to warn you. We will not be out here to warn you when you are getting your throat cut. We will not be out here to tell you what's going to happen next when your little girl, your little boy is getting raped and getting their throat cut. You've been warned, but you hearken not. So there it is right there. Jake, who was the terror, the predator, is now becoming the prey. Let's go into this Paso Pinto plan. This is, I'm going to bring on the book of Psalms, to go, which I thought really go into that. Okay? Now, in this Paso Pinto plan, So in the Paso Pinto plan, so this is what they're planning in DC. This is what they're planning in Washington, DC here. It says, face covering criminalized. Any items worn that cover most of the face are now criminalized with detention or arrest as a penalty. This includes, but it's not limited to, hoodies, bandanas, and hijabs. Police will be the sole decider of which face coverings are allowable. So basically right now, they're looking to bring, if you remember the cartoon or the comic book character, Judge Dredd, where they had the power of judge, jury, and execution. This is what they're looking to bring. Now, we know from racial profiling with the law enforcement that this describes who wears bandana. You Latinos. Who wears hoodie? You so-called Negroes. Who wear hijab? Okay? We know those are Middle Eastern type people, you know, Indians, whatever, cases like that. So they're going after everybody. But in reality, the real main target, okay, as I brought it out to you earlier, okay, in second address 16, is really Jay. It says here, fear, this is a law plan. It says fear is now cause for arrest. Anyone wearing any item that covers most of the face who causes another person to feel afraid can now be arrested regardless of the person's action. So basically, you ever hear the saying, hey man, look at that big black man. So especially you Negroes that are like 6'5", you know, big and really dark and scary looking. Now some little petite little white boy can say, hey, you know what? I'm scared of him. I'm intimidated by him. Or some little fairy boy come, you know, want to grab you and you like get aggressive in your tone. Now they can say they're afraid of you. And next thing you know, you're getting slammed down with a pavement and getting the crap beat out of you within an inch of your damn life. Oh yeah. See, the Paso Pinto plan was tailor-made for you Negroes and Latinos. Okay? You scorpions and vipers. You irresponsible, okay, reckless children of the Lord. Hard-headed. Okay? Think you're untouchable. Here's another thing. What they say. Gatherings of two or more people criminalized. The police can now designate any neighborhood as high risk, allowing them to arrest innocent people for gathering in groups of 2 or more. If police suspect they might commit a crime, they can be fined or imprisoned. So imagine you getting fined over and over and over and over. Okay? Hey, Jay can't get no money, man. Sooner or later you're gonna go broke. If you don't pay the fine, you get a penalty of imprisonment. You see how this works? And if you go, well, the prisons are gonna be full. No, they've got 1,000 FEMA internment camp all across this country. And they can literally turn any building into a damn prison. See, what y'all Jenkins are thinking about is, that's not gonna be so bad. There's no food out here anyway, so I can go to jail and get 3 meals a day. It's not gonna be like that. They're not gonna be feeding you 3 meals a day. How the hell are they gonna feed you 3 meals a day when there's not gonna be any food? Didn't I just go to second address 6, which talk about the storehouses found empty? That is a part of the logistic process here in Great Babylon, America. You see, you people are so ignorant because you don't read, you don't look, you don't listen, okay? You don't analyze anything. You just constantly have your head up your ass on the doggone plate, looking at what else you're gonna eat. Or bowing down to some fat woman that you call a wife or girlfriend, okay? Instead of stand up, oh, like a damn lion, and be the man that you're supposed to be. Here's what else I got for you, doggone Latinos and blacks here in Great Babylon, America. Killing car chase suspects now legal. Police can now kill suspects during car chases, a practice that is currently banned. The police will become the sole decision maker of life and death, regardless of guilt or innocent. Think about that for a second. You don't see the lights in the back of you, okay? You don't see the lights in the back of you. And you continue driving. Now, if any of you have ever been pulled over, you've probably driven an extra, what, 100 feet, extra 100 yards to pull over safely on the side of the road. Well, guess what? That can now be considered a chase because they put that light on in the back of you. So now they can turn around and delete you and put you to death and say that you were running from law enforcement. You see how this go? What they're looking to do is legitimize and create any form, okay, of legality in which they can put you Hispanics and you damn so-called Negroes to death. It's all written here in the Bible and scriptures, okay, of the previous, okay, decrees that the damn devil makes on this earth. Okay? And it says right here, discarding a gun will become a crime. You illegally possess a gun, which is already a crime. The moment that you drop the gun or put the bullets down, you committed 2 more additional crimes. So if you keep holding the gun, you'll get shot by the cop, and if you drop the gun, you're now getting a longer sentence. So see, how does that work? Do you want the knife, or do you want the bullet? Pick and choose how you're gonna die. That's what they're bringing out. Take a look at it. It's called the Paso Plan. This is what they're looking to bring out in DC. They're going on March 5th. I believe it's March 5th. Okay? To vote on this. If this goes through, expect to see this enacted in Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, any of those major cities, okay, where most of the so-called minority people, which we are not the minority, we are the majority, the so-called Latinos, okay, blacks and Native Americans live, okay, so that they can persecute you. These laws are designed to persecute you. This is all part of that judgment that's going to happen in Jacob's trouble. Okay? So you take a look at that. Who is that tailor-made for? Brothers and sisters, you watch. I know a lot of the brothers went through this. I know the elder apostle went through this. I know Benny when he did. Okay? But I had to bring it up because I'm out here on the highway and the byway. There's ears. You can't say you didn't hear it. Now, when it starts happening, then you're going to be like, wait a minute. What was that crazy looking doggone Negro that was standing outside talking real loud was talking about? Let's go into the book of Psalms, chapter 10. Because if they're building this plan, or they want to execute this plan under the guise of fear or reducing crime, well, let's take a look in the book of Psalms. Because who will bring more fear on this earth than Yahweh Shai? Nobody. Nobody can bring more fear on this earth than the Lord. The Lord is the one that created fear, and He will bring fear on this earth. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, starting verse 2, and it says, the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor, let them be taken devices that they have imagined. Now, if you look at the Paso Plan, which really, they're bringing it out against Jakes, okay, understand this. This whole culture or the society is really modeled after urban culture. Everybody and their grandma, no matter what race you are or what tribe you are, wears a hoodie or bandana or trying to look cool or whatever the case is like that. Okay? You get GTA 5 or whatever that video game is that Jake, Stam, and even these Edomites, they all like to play because it's cool, because it has usually the music videos that go along with it. Okay? This Paso Plan is going to impact you Edomites also too. Oh yeah. You really believe that if cops turn around and start lawlessly and unlawfully start targeting people, how long do you think the people are going to put up with that before they turn around and pull their sword out and go to that doggone cop's house and slaughter his family or slaughter him right in the damn street? How long do you think it's going to take before the people stand up with their sword in their hand, okay, and say, bring it, government, we're ready for you, okay? Well, we already know how this is going to play out. We can tell you step by step that this Paso Plan is going to bring massive amount of deaths here in Great Babylon, America. Because the people will stand up against this corrupt, evil, wicked-ass government, okay? These perverse kites, okay? These Jewish conglomerate that makes the laws that put your children to death. It says, what a wicked boasted of his heart's desire to kill you so-called blacks and Native American Latino. That's what these people want to do. I'm blessed the covetous, whom the Lord, Yahweh Shai, abhorrent. The wicked, to the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. Why would he have God in his thoughts when he can make artificial intelligence? Why would he have God in his thoughts when the whole world bows down, okay, to the most vile, abominable, created person, Esau the Edomite on this earth? Why would he doggone think about God when you people worship everything this man does? This damn devil does. Why? He has blinded you with his wickedness. That's not going to save you, brother. If you came to the gym, you should probably cancel your membership. I'd rather you go to a damn gym and set out 5 chins. It says, he has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, but I shall never be in adversity. Yes, you will. I open up with Isaiah, okay, 19, where you damn Edomites will be doggone, killing each other. That's adversity. Oh yeah. But you think when you see them YouTube videos, you think they're practicing for just practice sake? No, the Lord has them practicing to slaughter each other. There will be adversity. There will be food. Jake them will go and kick your door down, take your ship, beat you to death. Okay? That's going to happen. Okay? Every man for himself. Every man for himself. If you don't know how to fight, you better start learning. You better start learning how to fight if you don't know how to fight. If you don't know how to shoot, you better start practicing. Alright? And that's where your damn wicked ass is going to need that skill set in order to survive. Nobody is going to feed you. You men are not going to be fed by another man. Why would another man feed your ass? So you feed your household. A man's going to feed your wife and children, then he should take your wife and he should take your damn children. Okay? You don't deserve to live. The weak will not survive when the Lord brings his judgment here in Great Babylon, America. It says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud, thunder stumps and mischief and vanity. All the crimes going on here in Great Babylon, America, all the people crossing that border, why is it that the news, Fox News, CNN, and every other news article is always going to say, oh, it's the Latinos crossing the border and doing all the crimes. They don't talk about the damn Chinese and the doggone other nations here. No, they don't talk about that. They don't talk about the other ones. They look and they point out the people that look like you. Okay? You don't see the play? That's lying. Okay? Defamation of character. Your character, okay, have been defamed. You Latinos' characters have been defamed. You're now known, okay, as cockroaches crawling across the wall. Gregory Abbott, or whatever the hell his name, Governor Abbott, is not building a wall to keep migrants out. He's building that wall to keep your ass in. So when all hell breaks loose in Great Babylon, America, you will not be able to escape. None of you even have a plan A. The only plan you have is what the hell are you going to eat, what the hell are you going to stuff down your fat face today. That's it. That's the basis of you damn people. It says, he said it in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places, God, he murdered the innocent. His eyes are privy set against the poor. And who's poor? So-called blacks, the Americans, Latino. The true biblical Hebrew Israelites. You're poor. Hey, it doesn't matter if you get a house over there. What you call those houses? Them little shacks over there? I mean, that one is full of pigeons. They shit all over it, telling you how much respect they have for it. You're poor. Most of you have what? Half a paycheck from being on the street. This man doesn't have anything good for your ass. God is going to destroy this place. Okay? So, bows up into a plan. Great tribulation. I believe they're going to pass it. These wicked people are becoming anxious. They're becoming anxious and have famine, plagues, tribulation, people. They need chaos to present the order or the solution. That's why they're bringing, you know, those jakes that are willing to do the nasty deeds. They arrest them and they put them right back on the street. But if you do the same thing, you're going to jail for a little while. Let's go in the book of Daniel, because this tribulation is going to be so bad that the Lord has a dispatch. That's what we're talking right here. Simple little boys. Little boys. That sound is going to get you killed. That loud noise is going to get you killed. That's it. That's all you offer society right there. Nuisance. We're going to laugh when this man puts you all to death, man. Absolutely useless, man. So useless. So doggone useless. This book of Daniel 12, verse 1, it says, "And at that time shall Michael, the great prince, which standeth up for the turn of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was there since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people should be delivered, every one that should be found written in the book," which is going to be the 1/3 elect. Delivered in those chariots, which are called UFOs. Taking on the great Babylon America while the Lord continue on with the judgments here. Okay? Protection of the 1/3 elect during the time of trouble. Okay? Like going back to that, back in Isaiah 19, where we talk about Judah should be a terror on Egypt. I actually want to bring out something which I forgot. Okay? This is the book of Luke, because Jake is not going to only be targeting, okay, his own town or his own place. Jake is going to be marauding all over the place. So let's talk about you doggone so-called Japanese, Chinese, Koreans, Vietnamese, whatever the hell these you are, okay? You have your own little towns here, your own restaurant, your own businesses and all that stuff. You hang your head down like you don't do anything wrong. You're considered a model citizen. You know, you act like you're you're innocent because you have a small stature or small build. But we know you're wicked as hell. We know you Chinese don't pay taxes. I mean, you're gonna eat in those restaurants. The price now goes up after 10 or 15 years. I don't eat enough. But the price now goes up. How do you stay in business for 20 years, never raise the price, and the restaurant is almost empty? Because most of the businesses owned by the Chinese, the Japanese, and the doggone Koreans and all of them, these are front, okay, for trafficking, money laundering, every other criminal activity under the sun. That's why they don't need to have you. That's why they chase you when you come inside. They go, hurry up and buy, because they don't need your money, because they're legitimate, they're people, they're legal people, they're mafia, they're supplying them. They're just keeping them, they're selling, that's a storefront, okay? But nonetheless, those towns are going to be targeted by Jake, because we have to identify this. You ever heard the saying, every dog has its day? Check this out. This is the book of Luke 16, this is verse 19. It says, "There was a certain rich man which is clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which is us, the 12 tribe of Israel, and the rich man is a so-called white man. The rich was laid on his gate full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sore." Who are the dogs? The dogs are just what I talked about. Moabites, okay, Ammonites, okay, Ishmaelites, Ishmael, Elamites, Dominions, okay. They all came a benefit, set up a little shop and Jake's neighborhood, take all the resources out, put nothing back in, guess what? Jake is coming back to collect. Oh yeah. Jake will be coming to your there'll be niggas coming to your neighborhood to collect soon. Real soon. Alright? They ain't gonna be the Wayne Brady type either. It ain't gonna be the Wayne Brady type or the Kevin Hart type. Okay? That's gonna come. Because you'll have no choice. You'll have no choice. Okay? So every dog has its day. Let's go into Isaiah 13. There's always a judgment, okay? This is Isaiah 13, and starting with verse 6, it says, Howl ye for the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Now we talk about the Baals of Pinto plan, Jacob's trouble, Edomites going against each other. This all is part of the judgment that the Lord is going to be bringing. Remember, man ways, man going is not of the Lord. Okay? So, the real ultimate puppet master is the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. That's who's really actually pulling the string. And it says, Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. As tough as you guys do, I go pump iron, you guys go and you lift weights, and you know how to do your doggone, what do you call that thing? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? That's not going to do a damn thing. Stop wasting your money. Okay? That Jiu-Jitsu is not going to do nothing for you. Okay? You waste your money to go train to tap out. There's not going to be any tap out. When you people are killing each other for food, you're not going to be able to tap out. There ain't going to be no referee that's going to say, hey, stop choking him. He's had enough. No, it's going to be right to the death. So stop wasting your money on Jiu-Jitsu. It's not going to save you in the day of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. It's not, okay? It's like laughable, man. Okay? Eat healthy, that's it. And it says, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They should be amazed at one another. Their faces should be as flames. Why are you going to be amazed? You were given a warning of the plagues and the judgment, the pestilence, when the Lord put the spirit of these wild animals to come into your house and kill you. When nobody's picking up the garbage and the snakes are crawling under your bed, those rattlesnakes that's out here, they're going to be inside your bed. Kill you when you, bite you when you get into the sheets. Scorpions. Okay? The disease that's going to come from all the piles of garbage that's going to be all over the place. The dead bodies stinking and rotting in the streets. Okay? Water polluted because people washing their ass in it, and then they're going to turn around and serve it to you to drink. Okay? Oh yeah. Your face is going to be pale. You know why? Because you were warned. But your dumb pride prevented you life. Your dumb pride prevented you from gaining life. And it says, Behold, the day of the Lord cometh. The Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall utterly destroy, he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Notice that he said he's going to destroy the sinners. The Lord is not coming to destroy the righteous, he's coming to destroy the sinners. You passive, you wicked sodomites. Those of you who think that you have your own salvation, follow the ways of great Babylon America. The Lord's coming for your ass, okay? You're going to be afraid. There's going to be a lump of shit in your doggone underwear daily. Just out of fear. You can't sleep. You can't eat. Whoa. There's not even going to be any food for you to eat, so don't worry about that part. Okay? There's going to be a mental state that you're going to be in. No answers. No solution. Just constant fear. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in the is going forth, and the moon shall not cause sunlight to shine. When those thermonuclear missiles are fired, bomb after bomb after bomb. Again, going back to that Paso plan, where they say if you wear the hijab, okay, you know the head wrap that these Middle Eastern like to wear, basically the cops can shoot you or they can beat you to death. How long do you think those Ishmaelites are going to take that crap? It ain't going to be long before they strap some doggone C4 in their doggone body and walk into a crowd and demonstrate to you people why they're known in the scriptures as a madman. Okay? Okay? You people are not, judgment's going to come in so much different form, you people don't even know what to do. Because you can have a guy that's walking towards you, and he can very well be strapped with a damn bomb on his body. Taking out 15, 20 of you. Okay? And it says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. That's right. You saw your proudness is going to cease. But you Jake's also proud too. It's going to cease. It says, I will make a man more precious and fine gold, every man than the golden measure of offer. And it's not talking about the rest of y'all, it's talking about the righteous man. Because so many of you are going to get drafted by gunpoint. Okay? You got to go over there and defend the nation. You got to get slaughtered in these streets. Only the righteous man going to be able to walk with our heads up and go, okay, wow, the Lord really is working a number on this place. Okay? So the women, because there's going to be a lack of men for them to choose from, okay, they're going to be running to the men of the Lord, many of them. And it says, therefore, I will shake the heavens and the earth shall remove out of her place, and the rod of the Lord of hosts shall by Shemeshah in the day of his fierce anger. Man, that's telling you this place is going to get pelted. Boom, 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 boom. And it shall be as a chase road, and as a sheep that no man take it up, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone to his own land. Listen to this. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So guess what? I was asked, is there a way that you can go to another country and escape this judgment? And the answer is no. It's just not only joining with Esau physically, like being in this military or being part of this police force or whatever other security force he has. It's joining this man in the mind. You don't preach against the doggone. You don't warn the people against what this man is doing. You don't remind this man that he's a killer, that he hung out people from trees, rape our women, sodomize out there. You don't speak against sodomy or the LGBTQ. You just want to go along to get along. Oh, that's okay. Love is love. You don't tell our women to stop wearing scandalous clothes. Stop being whores. No. You don't tell our people to go and stop eating pork, fish without scales, okay? Not committing adultery with idols. You men thinks you're macho because you can go and have sex with another man's woman. Under the law of Israel, you and that whore will be put to death. And that's going to take place. Okay? So your mind is in this place. Your mind is joined onto Esau and his wickedness. Okay? Because most of you men are cowards. We deal with men, we don't deal with the women. Cowards. What are you afraid of? I got 5,000 cars that have driven past me in the last hour. All I see is dead people. That's all I see is dead people. That's all I see is dead people. Who don't even know that they're dead. Let's close out with the book of Isaiah 33. Because when all of this comes to naught, and it will, the only people that are going to walk around and know exactly what's going on, who's going to be calm and collective, well, here it is. Isaiah 33:6, it says, and wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, is his treasure. That's going to be the wisdom, the Ra, that the Lord has bestowed on certain men here, okay, who are the prophets, the men that come out and boldly speak against the wickedness of this place, the men that go on the highway and the byway and put their bodies on the line, their safety on the line, everything on the line, to do what the Malak has told us to do, which is what? Preach against Monsieur. Warn the people of the coming sword and judgment. The terror of the Lord is not some passive power that's going to come back with a smile on his face and shake your stinking, rotten little hands. You don't, how? You're not worthy of that. All you people are worthy of is death. Lord willing, I will witness that with my own eyes. The reward of you wicked, passive, okay, evil Hebrew Israelites that choose not to hearken to the words of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai. So that turns and east, give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to teachers, others, and parts of very much known. Likewise, brothers, that they're putting on the street, faith, the fearless, and feeding the sheep. And to the brothers and sisters tuning in, Shalom. For what? Babylon, America. For what? Babylon, America. For what? Babylon, America.